After watching all these minimalist apartment tours, house tours, the desk setup, it all looks so freaking beautiful and clean that you decide, I'm going to become a minimalist. So let me redo my entire apartment. Paint all your walls white. Let me just get a new table, a wooden. Let me get a white lamp, a fake IKEA plant to keep on the corner. I need to buy a Kindle. Let me just build a floating minimalistic bed. I need to get pure white sheets. Is minimalism just a way for rich people to complain about having too much stuff? When I first found out about minimalism, I was like, I can get behind this lifestyle because it already aligns with my life principles and the way I lead my life. And then I decided to announce it on my YouTube channel. But when announcing on my YouTube channel, I was thinking that, you know what? Nothing about my room or my setup looks minimalistic. Maybe I should just go and
order a white table, minimalistic lamp.
Wow! So that the audience would believe that I'm a minimalist. Minimalism is a lifestyle choice where you keep the minimum amount of stuff that brings you value or that brings you joy to your life so that you can spend your entire time focusing on the most important thing of life, that is finding joy, happiness and fulfillment. So welcome to my minimalistic desk setup. So I don't have the cliche white or the cliche brown wooden desk, but instead I have Conor McGregor reminding me to lead the best life possible. And the reason I still have this tab, even though it's very old and I should probably get rid of it, is because initially I used to read a lot of physical books, and after reading I would just pile them and they would just become a big mess. So I decided that instead of getting the physical copy, I'm going to start getting the ebooks and download them. And I'm not going to get the Kindle. I'm not going to buy a new Kindle because this tab is there and I don't have any social media or anything on this tab. So the whole purpose of the tab is just for me to read. So I can take the tab and just keep away social media, keep away the internet and just focus on my reading. That's the monitor I have now. Some of you might think that the monitor is a bit excessive, but honestly I spend 10 to 15 hours a day working and editing on this monitor, and I do a lot of multitasking, so I need a lot of screen real estate. So it makes sense for me and it brings me a lot of value. This keyboard and mouse that I'm using is about 5 to 10 years old, and I could have gone and bought a new Bluetooth keyboard and Bluetooth mouse, but I believe that beats the whole purpose of minimalism. Like, it goes back into the consumer mentality that you just find a reason to buy something again and again. So this is my setup. I actually had about 3 tables in my room and all of which were overflowing with rubbish, and I was able to get it down to just 1 table now. I just use this table for everything. And if you want to know how I was able to go from 3 tables to 1 table, at the end of this video I will link the video of the process I followed in order to declutter. And even if you're not becoming a minimalist, just decluttering and organizing helps increase efficiency so much and streamlining everything that, you know, it's worth taking a look into it. So that video will be linked at the end of this video. I know my setup does not fit the picture perfect ideology of minimalism, but who said that you need that fancy wooden table in order to be happy? Who said that your walls need to be white? Anything that you see on these minimalistic apartment or these minimalistic pictures, people are misled that that's the standard, and they think that when they're becoming a minimalist, that's what they need to do. So they instead get rid of all the stuff they have and they spend money trying to build that picture perfect minimalistic lifestyle around them. Well, the actual thing is you should just focus on what is most important, that is what stuff brings you value and what stuff brings you joy, and keep that. You don't need to go and replace it with something that looks a lot cleaner. At the end of the day, you can take away the term that I'm a minimalist, so you can say that somebody's not a minimalist, but you cannot take away the joy and happiness they get in their life from having less stuff. So if you want to try minimalism, it does not have to be expensive. Just go through your stuff, find out what is the most important for you, like what brings you value, what brings you joy, and get rid of everything else. Even if it does not look like a picture perfect minimalistic apartment, it doesn't matter. Even if someone tells you you're just lying, you're not a minimalist, it does not matter. If you have got more joy from having less stuff, that's all that matters. And if you want to know like how exactly to go about the process of getting rid of your stuff, I actually made a video of how I did that, so be sure to check that out. And until then, I will see you all next time. Peace.